Good evening, this is STV News. Around 8 p.m. on the 2nd, 4 a.m. Japan time, in the center of Vienna, Austria, there was shooting in at least 6 places, killing 1 person and injuring 15 people, including 1 police officer. In addition, 1 suspect was shot dead by a police officer, and at least another is on the run. Prime Minister Kurz declared in a public broadcast that it was apparent terrorism. According to the Japanese embassy in Austria, no information has been confirmed that the Japanese were damaged. At around 10:29 a.m. on the 3rd, there was an earthquake whose epicenter was in Kumamoto, region of Kumamoto Prefecture, and shaking with a seismic intensity of 3 was observed in Uto City and Uki City in the same prefecture. According to the Japan Meteorological Agency, the depth of the epicenter is about 10 kilometers. The magnitude of the earthquake is estimated to be 3.2. Kunio Nakamura, the former president of Matsushita Electric Industrial Company Limited, currently Panasonic, who received the Grand Cordon of the Order of the Asahi for the Autumn Honor, announced a joyful discourse saying, "I am honored to receive an excessive honor." Rei ASAMI, who has turned from a top star of the Takarazuka Revue to an actress and has made large flowers bloom in the Japanese theater world, is celebrating her 50th anniversary of performing arts this year. Corona Sword and Order of the Rising Sun overlap at the big turning point, reaffirming the origin as a stage performer. "I'm scared of Corona, but I feel like I've received something important as an actor." KAZUHIKO Komatsu, the former director of the International Research Center for Japanese Studies, has been appointed to the Order of the Sacred Treasure. He advocated that yokai did not become a superstition but represented the Japanese worldview, and his achievements in establishing yokai research as an academic discipline and were recognized in response to an interview in Yoko City. He smiled, "I am grateful to the yokai." Chinese video posting application TikTok announced on the 2nd that it will partner with SONY Music Entertainment, distribute the music of world-famous artists such as Beyoncé to all TikTok users. Meanwhile, SONY Music will be able to use the TikTok platform to promote artists through this partnership. Seventh & I Holding is aiming to sell up 300 stores after completing the procedure over the acquisition of the gas station division, Speedway, which has a convenience store under the umbrella of Marathon Petroleum, a major U.S. oil refinery company. Australia's gas exporters are accelerating shipments of liquefied natural gas, which has achieved virtually zero emissions, as Japan has announced a policy to reduce greenhouse gas emissions to virtually zero by 2050. However, he said that hydrogen exports would also increase sharply, the Australian Financial Review, an economic newspaper dated October 29, reported. KUBO of Villarreal couldn't decide on a perfect opportunity in the 39th minute of the second half, a big chance that he got from taking the ball of his ally. He escaped to the left in front of the goal and became one-on-one with the goalkeeper, but the shot aimed with his left foot but blocked by the opponent, who jumped out quickly. It was revealed on the 2nd that Gosuke Kato, a 26-year-old infielder who belonged to a minor in the U.S. Major League Baseball Marlins, has become a free agent. On the same day, the specialized magazine Baseball America released the free agent list of minor players. That's all for today. See you tomorrow for another news update.